Mama Blessing. Mama Blessing, the legendary food seller. The jollof rice as Mama Blessing's bukka was legendary. People came from Lekki, from Surulere, from as far as Ajah just to taste it. The aroma alone could stop traffic on Admiralty Way. Rich politicians sent their drivers. Instagram influencers posted about it. Food bloggers called it transformative. One reviewer even said it had a unique, almost addictive quality that you can't find anywhere else. They had no idea how right they were. Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This story right here is disgusting. It's shocking and it's absolutely true to life. Drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. And if you haven't subscribed, you better hit the button now because this one is going to have you shook. Let's dive into it. Since its airhold Chioma Brenner, I had been eating at Mama Blessing's restaurant for 3 months, every Tuesday and Thursday without fail. The jollof rice, the fried plantain, sometimes the egusi soup. It was close to our office in Victoria Island, affordable and honestly, the best food she had ever tasted until the rashes started. It began as itchy, just her hands at first, then her neck, then her torso. Chioma assumed it was Lagos East, maybe a new detergent. She bought anti-allergies from the pharmacy, applied creams, switched her soap. Nothing helped. The rashes spread. Angry red wells that burned and itched simultaneously. She couldn't sleep, couldn't focus at work. Her skin felt like it was on fire from the inside out. You need to see a dermatologist. A colleague Ada insisted, staring at Chioma's inflamed hands during a meeting. That is not normal. Dr. Sullivan's clinic in Ikoyi was expensive, but Chioma was desperate. The doctor examined her carefully, took samples, ran tests. This is a contact dermatitis, Dr. Sullivan said a week later. Her expression troubled, but it is severe and the irritant is unusual. Have you been exposed to any new chemicals, cleaning products, personal care items? No, nothing new. What about food? Any restaurants or just Mama Blessing's bukka, Chioma said. But I've been eating there for months. Why would it suddenly? Food allergies can develop over time, the doctor interrupted. But this doesn't look like a typical food allergy. The pattern is strange. I would recommend you stop eating there immediately and see if symptoms improve. Chioma did. Within 2 weeks, the rashes began to fade. She should have been relieved. Instead, she was suspicious. Because if it was Mama Blessing's food that made her sick, what exactly was in it? Mama Blessing. Mama Blessing was a teacher on Admiralty Way. 50-something, always wearing colorful Ankara. Her bukka had been there for 7 years. She was cheerful, loud, called everyone my pikin regardless of age. Her cooking staff rotated, but she was always there, always personally overseeing the most popular dishes, especially the jollof rice. Chioma started watching, not obviously. She would walk past during lunch, pretending to be on a phone, observing through the open-air structure. Mama Blessing cooked in full view of customers. That was part of her brand. Transparency. She would shout, "You see everything I put inside? No hidden thing." But Chioma noticed something odd. Mama Blessing made a special batch, the jollof fries that regular customers specially requested for. She would wave away her assistants. "This one, I go do am myself," she would say. "Na special recipe." And then she would position herself so her back was to the customer. What was she hiding? Chioma became obsessed. She started documenting everything. Times Mama Blessing cooked alone. Which customer gets the special rice? Patterns in the preparation. She joined local food groups on Facebook, searched for other complaints, and she found them. Victoria Island Food Lovers private group. Has anyone else gotten wet rashes after eating at Mama Blessing's place? Just me? Oh my god, yes. I thought I was crazy. Lasted for weeks. My sister too. We thought it was bed bug, but 7 people. 7 people reporting the same symptoms after eating there regularly. Chioma's stomach turned. This wasn't coincidence. This was something deliberate. But what? And more importantly, why? If you're already disgusted, just wait. Drop a comment if you think you can handle where this is going. And make sure you are subscribed because you need to see how this unravels. The breakthrough came from an unlikely source. Auntie Gozi, the rival food seller 3 stores down. Chioma had seen them arguing before. Territorial disputes over customers, accusation of recipe thefts, the usual market drama. But when Chioma casually asked Auntie Ngozi about Mama Blessing one afternoon, the woman's expression turned dark. You won't know what about the wish? Auntie Ngozi leaned close, her voice dropping. Come, sis, make I tell you something wey go shock you. They sat in the back of Auntie Ngozi's store, away from listening ears. 7 years ago, Auntie Ngozi began. Mama Blessing no be like this oh. She be dey struggle. Her food be dey okay but nothing special. People no be dey rush her place like now. What changed? Chioma asked. Her husband leave am, run go marry younger woman for Abuja, leave Mama Blessing with 3 pikin and nothing. The shame nearly kill am. For our culture, for woman wey her husband abandon, e no easy oh. Chioma nodded. She understood the stigma. So Mama Blessing disappear for 2 months. When she comes back, she been different, quiet, serious, and her food. And seeing Ngozi's eyes widened. Her food be dey burst brain. Everybody be dey rush am. She blow up overnight. That is lucky. Chioma responded. Lucky? Auntie Ngozi laughed bitterly. Pikin, nothing wey happen for Lagos be luck. I be dey watch her, something no right. The way she dey cook, the way she dey touch the food where nobody dey look. One day, I see something wey make my blood freeze. Chioma's heart hammered. What did you see? Auntie Ngozi hesitated. Then she be dey cook jollof rice, a special batch. I be dey stand where she no fit see me, and I watch. The woman's voice dropped to a whisper. I watch her raise her hand, put am inside the pot, and she be dey wash her armpit inside the food. Use her hand collect the sweat, the everything from there and mix am inside. The word tilted. Chioma's stomach heaved. She thought of every meal she had eaten there, every grain of rice, every compliment she had given about unique flavor. You are lying, she whispered, but she knew it was true. It explained everything. The rashes, the addictive quality, the way Mama Blessing always cooked the particular batch alone. I know the lie, Auntie Ngozi said firmly. And e no be only me wey don see am oh. 2 of her former workers see am too. But who wan go tell? Who go believe say person do that kind disgusting thing? What would she? Chioma couldn't even finish the sentence. Na juju, Auntie Ngozi simply said. She go meet Babalawo after her husband leave am. And that native doctor tell her say if she wan make her business prosper, if she want revenge on all the people wey laugh at her when her husband go, she need to put herself inside the food. Her sweat, her everything. Say e go make people addicted. Make dem no fit forget her. Make dem always come back. It was insane, medieval, disgusting, beyond comprehension. And yet it made perfect sense. Horrible perfect sense. I need proof, Chioma said. I need to catch her doing it. Auntie Ngozi studied her. Why you wan put yourself inside this wahala? Because she poisoned me. She poisoned other people. She's getting rich doing this while we all get sick. Chioma's voice hardened. Someone has to stop her. Planning the exposure 2 weeks later, Chioma recruited Ada from her office. Her friend was a tech analyst and had access to tiny, high-quality cameras. They set up 3 angles, one hidden in a back position near the cooking area, one in Ada's phone as she pretended to browse nearby, and one that Chioma herself would operate from across the street. They needed to catch Mama Blessing in the act. Clear footage, undeniable proof. This is crazy. Ada wished past as they positioned themselves on a Thursday afternoon. Big time for the special batch. I know, Chioma replied, but if we don't do this, should we keep doing it forever? They waited. Mama Blessing was in a rare form that day, laughing with customer, shouting about fresh tomatoes and premium rice. The bukka was packed. Office workers, students, families, all of them ignorant, all of them trusting. Then around 2 p.m., it happened. Okay, make I do special batch now, Mama Blessing announced cheerfully. My VIP customers they wait. She waved away her assistant, positioned herself with her back to most customers, just as Chioma had observed before. The large pot of jollof rice bubbled before her. The aroma was intoxicating, spicy, rich and distinctive flavor that had made her famous. Chioma's camera was rolling. Ada was rolling. The ED camera was rolling. And then they watched as Mama Blessing did the unthinkable. She glanced around quickly, confirming no one was watching her attention. Then, with practiced care, she lifted her left arm, reached into her sleeve, and plugged her hand directly into her armpit. She rubbed thoroughly, collecting sweat, oils, whatever accumulated there in the Lagos East. Then, without hesitation, she thrust that same hand directly into the jollof rice. She stirred, mixed, cleaned the rice with her contaminated hand, ensuring her armpit secretions were thoroughly distributed throughout. Then she wiped her hand on the cloth, tucked at her waist, and continued cooking as if nothing had happened. Chioma felt bile rise in her throat. Ada beside her had gone pale, but they had it. Clear, undeniable footage of the most disgusting food contamination Lagos had ever seen. We need to post this now, Ada whispered. Before she can. No, 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 no. Chioma's voice was still. First, we go to NAFDAC, then out the past men, then the police. Let's do this right so she can't talk her way out. Then we pause and let Lagos tear her apart. The earth raid happened on a Tuesday morning. Officials in protective gear descended on Mama Blessing's bukka at noon, selling it off, confiscating food samples, demanding to see licenses and health certificates. Mama Blessing played innocent. Wetin I do? My place dey clean o, everything proper. But when they showed her the footage, when they played it on a tablet right there in front of gathering crowds, her face drained of color. That one no be me o, she stammered. Na edited video. Na these young girls wey jealous of my success. So you are saying this isn't you? The ex official replayed it. Zoom this in. Her face on the distinctive Ankara dress she was wearing that very day. On her arm disappearing into her armpits, then into the food. The crowd that had gathered gasped. Then someone vomited. Then chaos erupted. Disgusting. I been dey eat here for years so she poisoned me. Mama Blessing tried to run. The police stopped her. As they handcuffed her, she finally broke. All of una be dey laugh me now. She screamed. Her cheerful mask completely shattered. When my husband leave me, all of una be dey gossip. Say I no be woman enough. Say na why he go. Say I make una eat me. I say make una take inside una body whether una like am or not. The crowd recoiled in horror. The babalawo tell me say if I put myself inside the food, if I make people consume me, dem go always remember me, dem go always come back. And it's work. All of una be dey rush my place. All of una be dey praise me. Now who dey laugh? She was laughing and crying simultaneously. A woman who had weaponized her own humiliation into the most grotesque revenge imaginable. I know you are gauging right now. Drop a comment if you have ever eaten at a place you are not suspicious about. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? This is even about to get crazier. The video went viral within hours. Chioma posted it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. Hashtag Mama Blessing Exposed trended worldwide, not just in Nigeria, globally. CNN picked it up, BBC, AI Jazeera, international food safety organizations. The story was too horrifying, so bizarre to ignore. Mama Blessing's bukka was shut down permanently. She was arrested on multiple charges: food contamination, assault, endangering public health. The investigation revealed dozens of victims, people who had gotten sick but never connected it to her food. More disturbing, some people had died. When they tasted samples from her special batch, they found that not just sweats and bacteria, but traces of herbs the babalawo had told her to rub in her armpits. Herbs meant to bind people to her, to make them psychologically dependent on her food. It was juju, it was science, it was the most disgusting form of assault imaginable. The babalawo was arrested too. His shrine was raided, revealing he had given the same recipe to 3 other desperate business owners across Lagos. The city collectively lost its mind. Restaurants everywhere faced scrutiny. Health inspections quadrupled. Food bloggers issued apologies for promoting places they had never properly vetted. The entire street food industry in Lagos had to rebuild churros from scratch. And Chioma, she became an unlikely hero. News outlets wanted interviews. Food safety organizations offered her consulting positions. Other victims reached out, grateful someone had finally exposed the truth. But Chioma didn't feel like a hero. She felt sick every time she remembered eating that food. Every time she thought about what she had been inside her body 6 months later. Mama Blessing was sentenced to 8 years imprisonment. The judge called it one of the most egregious violations of public trust the court had ever seen. At sentencing, she finally showed remorse. Or maybe no remorse, maybe just defeat. I no mean to harm people, she said, quietly. So different from the screaming woman at her arrest. I just been tired of being nothing. Of being the woman where her husband throw away. I want make people see me, remember me. And they will, the judge said coldly, but not the way you hoped. Chioma attended the sentencing. She needed to see its end. As they led Mama Blessing away, the woman's eyes found Chioma's across the courtroom. There was no anger there, just emptiness. Outside, journalists swarmed. But Chioma had only one statement: check your food, trust your instincts, and if something makes you sick, investigate. Because the truth is always worse than you imagine, but it is better than living in ignorance. The clip went viral too. Chioma became the face of new movements. Hashtag food transparency. Apps were developed allowing customers to raise hygiene. Anonymous tip lines were established. Lagos food seemed transformed. Ada, who had helped expose everything, started a food safety consulting business. It exploded overnight, and until Gozi, her bukka became the most popular and admirable way. People trusted her because she had tried to warn them. Her honesty, her willingness to speak up against a rival, her earned loyalty money couldn't buy. She hired 3 new workers to handle the crowds. Business was so good, she opened a second location. One afternoon, 3 months after the trial, Chioma stopped by Auntie Gozi's store. You want it? Auntie Ngozi asked smiling. Chioma hesitated. Even now, even knowing Auntie Ngozi was clean, the trauma lingered. I know, Auntie Ngozi said gently. You know easy, but not be all of us be like cow. Some of us get conscience. She prepared a plate herself. Every step visible. Every ingredient shown. See, nothing hidden, just food, good, honest food. Chioma took the place. The aroma was beautiful, clean. No unique quality though, just well cooked jollof rice. She took a bite. It was delicious, simple, pure, and for the first time in 6 months, food tasted like food again. Not fear, no suspicion, just nourishment. Thank you, Chioma whispered. No pikin, thank you. And so Gozi squeezed her hand. You save plenty people. You make arms safe for all of us when they do this work, honest. You be hero, whether you feel like am or not. 1 year later, Chioma stood before a crowd at the Lagos Food Safety Summit, telling her story to restaurant owners, food vendors, health officials, and journalists from across Africa. What happened to me, to all of Mama Blessing's victims, wasn't just one disgusting woman, she said. It was about a system that doesn't protect consumers, about desperation that makes people do unthinkable things, about the need for regulation, oversight, and accountability. She paused, looking at the faces staring at her. But it's also about something else, the power of speaking up, of trusting your body when it tells you something is wrong, of investigating instead of ignoring. One person can make a difference. One person can expose evil. One person can save life. The applause was thunderous. After her speech, a young woman approached, maybe 20 something, nervous. My name is Zainab, she said quietly. I work at a restaurant, she stammered, in Ikeja, and I've seen my boss do something to the food, something wrong. I'd be too scared to talk, oh, but after hearing you, she took a deep breath. Can you help me? Chioma smiled, not a happy smile, the smile of someone who had been through hell and came out ready to fight. Yes, she said. Tell me everything, because that is what she did now. She investigated, she exposed, she protected. Mama Blessing had tried to poison Lagos with her bitterness, her humiliation, her revenge, but she had accidentally created something more powerful, a watchdog who would never look away. Chioma Brenner, the woman who had eaten contaminated food and refused to stay silent and became Lagos' most popular fearful safety advocates, and she was just getting started. Wow, if you made it to the end, you are stronger than most. Drop a comment and tell me, have you ever eaten somewhere and gotten mysteriously sick? Will you ever look at street food the same way again? Where are you watching from? And listen, if this story opened your eyes, if it shocked you, if it's made you think twice about where you is, then subscribe right now. Hit that notification bell because I've got more stories coming that will blow your mind. Remember, trust your instincts. Investigate when something feels wrong. Your health is worth more than someone's feeling. Stay safe out there, fam, and always check your food. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.